Good morning, Snippets. So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody that lives in the United States of America, and to everybody else, happy Thursday. So, I have a couple of things going on today. I'm going to lunch, or I don't know, I guess it's called supper, with Anne and her husband and some of their family at like 1-ish today. I have to leave for that about 11:30. And then in the evening, I'm going to Josh Jang's house with Sarah and a bunch of other AMIV people to have like a Thanksgiving dinner thing with, like I said, AMIV people, so that'll be fun too. Right now, I'm currently editing ALAMAD and heating up my breakfast, aka some taquitos. It's about, it's like 9:30, yeah, it's 9:30 right now, so I have about 2 hours until I need to leave for Anne's house. So I'm gonna, ooh, this smells really good. I'm gonna wait for these to heat up, finish editing ALAMAD, then take a shower and get ready, and then I'll start my day. Okay, so I went down for a nap and it lasted a little bit longer than I anticipated, so I'm running a little bit behind as per norm, but I'm now on my way to Anne's house. I showered and everything, I uploaded ALAMAD, got all that taken care of and out of the way so that I didn't have to worry about it later necessarily. So now I'm on my way to Anne's for Thanksgiving supper. I don't know, supper? Is that what it's called? Is that what the older people call like a late lunch nowadays? Supper? I don't know. Should be a swell time. I don't know how much I'll be vlogging because, you know, I'm gonna be with Anne's family and I don't want to like be the weird guy who's like vlogging all the time. I'll still try and let you guys know how it goes anyway. Let me get to my car. Oh, poop, I forgot I parked in by Martin. So, oh wait, no, okay, yeah, sorry. Gotta get to my car and get to Anne's house now.
Yeah, I mean, and you can just destroy the car.
Yeah.
He was determined to get there, though.
That car sat there. I think I thought I had to take. I took him
back.
back
He was
because his car couldn't move. It was bad. Right there.
His car lasted longer at your house than he did.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
It took me when there was snow to get to work. I don't 2 to 3, 4 hours just one way.
Wow. That's just crazy.
It's terrible.
Well, what will the weather be like when y'all move? I mean, will it be warm most of the time?
Very hot.
Very hot? Yeah. Do you have any winter? Do you have any winter at all there, or
We do, but it's not.
still?
Yeah, it's like fall.
Yeah, just kind of fall.
Yeah.
Oh, so you won't need sweaters.
I'm gonna need the boxer
Wow,
I
yeah.
guess they'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, let me turn the air down. I just got done with my first meal for the day. So I'm currently still at Anne's right now. I am just about to leave. So whenever I got here, Anne and Scott and I drove to, I don't actually know exactly who it was. It was somebody related to Scott or Anne. I don't know, some family member. We drove to their house and there was only 6 of us. Was there 6? Yeah, there was 6 of us. And we just had like a small little supper-ish thing. It was really good. The food was delicious. I didn't film any of the food, but I took a picture. So you can go check my Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or something, because the food was really good. Oh, there was turkey and mashed potatoes, and oh, now I'm thinking of that Thanksgiving song. Who is it? Nicole Westbrook that sings that song? It's Thanksgiving. No, but there's turkey, mashed potatoes, and there was rolls and cranberry like sorbet thing. I don't know, it was really good. Oh man, so now I need to like mentally and physically make room for more food because I need to go back now. It's 3:30 right now and my next dinner is at 5, so I'm gonna head back to Brooks for, I mean, just a little while I guess, and then mentally make room for more food. But yeah, thank you for having me over, Anne. This is my first year to not be at home for Thanksgiving ever. I feel so grateful today for just like my Baylor and Waco community that I have around me, because like even though I couldn't be home, like I still feel like so thankful and so happy to have like all the people around me that I do. Even though this is my first year not being home for Thanksgiving, I still feel just as happy as I ever have been today. So yeah, lots of good feels. Now I need to make the trek back to Brooks for a little bit, figure out what I'm gonna do with my time, and then get ready to go to my next dinner thing. Yeah, dinner. It's a beautiful day outside today. The sun is out and it's nice and chill. The wind's not really blowing very hard, but it still feels good. there's a lot of sun out. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm just now getting back from Anne's house. I'm gonna head back up to my room for a little bit and I don't know, upload the pictures from lunch today and then get ready to leave for my second meal for the day. Alright, so I played Smash and now I am ready to go to Josh's house for Thanksgiving Part 2. There's gonna be a lot of people from AMIV at Josh's house. Actually, I don't know, like if it's a lot, but I know there's gonna be at least a few people. I don't know, 5, 10, 15, I don't know. Something around those numbers. Oh, I made room for more food. I've already mentally forgotten the lunch that I just had, and I'm making room for more Thanksgiving food, so let's go eat it.
We call it Black Friday because there are no fireworks in this house. Oh. Hold on.
Bro, we should do fireworks for one. I did it for New Year's. It was a lot of fun. Or not New Year's. Yeah, New Year's Eve. It was a lot of fun.
It's about?
No. It was a couple years ago we had a drive. As long as it's not so dry, because a couple of years ago it was like a drought.
We went through a span of like 30 to 40 days of straight 100-degree weather with no rain.
And we couldn't do that.
So they had a burn ban.
I need cold, you know what I'm saying? Cold weather. But then again, if TCU were to win out and we were to win out, wouldn't we still win then? So technically it would help us then, right?
Huh?
If TCU wins this game, it will still help us though.
No.
It's like how so?
I mean, like it wouldn't hurt.
Because if we win out, then we get the Big 12 Conference Championship, right? Then that will put us over the edge against TCU for college.
Well, the thing is, like, no matter what happens, if TCU and Baylor both win out, as in like we win all the rest of our games, we're still gonna be Big 12 champions.
Yeah, we're still gonna be Big 12 champions. So we still get that.
Yeah.
And so if they're ranked higher, wouldn't that switch us over regards to college football playoffs?
Interesting.
Think about it. Because you guys 4 games. In K-State wins out,
Yeah.
winning, and we beat them, then we won all our games, and we got the head-to-head over TCU. And TCU will remain 5th or whatever they are.
Yeah, and
then we'd be over them.
Interesting. I hadn't thought about it like that.
Like, because no one knows how to use ice. I also mean, really, once you know how to use ice, I guess one of the uses is because you know how to use it. But like, he's like,
I need just a little bit more.
To get where?
No.
Wait, to get where though?
then again, my bathroom.
Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah. You can hardly tell it's missing a lot.
Actually, yeah.
Just make it one shorter.
I don't think you got it.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I just don't need this line.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like finish it up.
Yeah, just make it one shorter.
Nathan, you want to join in?
Oh yeah, I'll wait till all the idiots
Oh shoot, watch out for getting serious. Got a charge.
You got charged? They said, dang it, me too. Out of nowhere. I hate it.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so I'm just now coming back from dinner at Josh's house. Dinner was awesome. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I ate so much. I had like 2.5 servings, but it was really good. There was a lot of AMIV people there, more people than I thought were gonna come, and like a lot of Josh's family and friends, and it was a lot. It was a great time. So I just got back and I actually went to the gas station and I got a Freel because I wanted one, and it's the most just amazing thing just happened. I'll explain to you whenever I get back to my room, but yeah, I'll save it for when I get back to my room. But dinner was really good, and I'm glad that I got to go to Anne's today and then got to go to dinner, and I just need to take in like the incredible thing that just happened. So I'm gonna go upstairs, go to the bathroom, and then I'll let you guys know what incredible thing just happened right just now. Okay, so I made it back to my room. I just went to the bathroom. Now I feel great. Now the incredible thing that just happened. I had just gotten back from my evening at the Jangs, and I parked my car and I went to the gas station, got a Freel, and I was walking back to Brooks, and I was about to vlog about how my evening was. And then as I'm walking back to Brooks, I was pulling out my camera, and this woman comes up to me, and she was, you know, dressed kind of warm and looked like she didn't really have many like decent clothes to wear. She came up to me and she didn't ask for money, she didn't ask for food, she didn't ask for a lot of things that normally like the homeless people at Baylor will ask for. She just said, "Can you pray with me?" And I was like, Yeah, sure. I asked her name and what her situation was. Her name is Tiffany. She's 30 years old, and she's pregnant, and she's been living at one of the homeless shelters nearby in Waco. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but it's over by the Axe Church, and she's been staying there, but it costs $5 a night to stay there, and she has absolutely zero money, and she doesn't get paid until December 5th. So she had absolutely nowhere to go. She'd just gotten off of work, and it was 10:30 at night. It was freezing, and she had nowhere to go. So she didn't ask me to do anything for her. She didn't ask for like any supplies or anything. She just asked me to pray with her. So I did. I prayed for, you know, peace for her, and for for God's guidance over her, and for her to never forget that God has a plan for her, and no matter what happens, to always remember that God is out there looking out for her, and that nothing that is going to happen to her is against God's will for her. So I just tried to remind her of that. So after we prayed, I took her into the gas station, and she said she hadn't eaten all day, so I got her Subway, and then I pulled out some money to the ATM, and I drove her to her shelter, which is over by the Axe Church, which I've been meaning to visit, actually. So now that I know where Axe Church is, I may be able to go visit now. So I drove her over there, and I gave her enough money to get her through to her next paycheck. And wow. I have never had such like a one-on-one encounter with, and I hate the stigma behind this phrase, but I've never had such one-on-one interaction with a homeless person before. Like, I hate that. I hate the stigma behind that, because my mom and I, we were bouncing between shelters for about 2 years, but whenever I was between the ages of 3 and 5, we were homeless too. I mean, we were kicked out of our house, and we didn't really have any place to go either. Of course, I was a little bit too young to like actually remember like how I was feeling back then, but I do have like some like vague memories of being in the shelters. Like, I remember like there was like a specific cot I used to sleep on, and a lady made me a pillow and a blanket that I slept with all the time. And I remember that there was like, in one of the shelters we stayed at, kind of reminded me of like the house that Aladdin stayed in, so I would always pretend that I was Aladdin, and I would like swing off the drapes that hang above the doorway. So anyway, yeah, I can't really remember how I was feeling back then, but I know how it was for my mom, because she relays the stories to me. So I know what it's like to be in that kind of a situation where she didn't have any place to go. She had just gotten off of work. She's pregnant. I don't know what the situation with that is either. And she's 30 years old. Like, that's just like, yeah, it really hit me. I'm glad that I was able to do something. I mean, I don't have much. Like, I'm pretty like pressed for money right now myself. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna make it to the end of the semester, because I still have like some bills to pay to Baylor, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay those. Like, I still have to pay for my parking pass, because the money that I was supposed to use to pay for my parking pass, I had to use to get a new battery for my car and get the oil changed and all of that, and the money just wasn't there. So I'm pretty pressed for money myself, but I just really felt for Tiffany and her situation. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with her. I mean, she doesn't have any like way of contact. She doesn't have a phone or email or anything. So yeah, that happened tonight, and it's just like, it's really put things in perspective, I guess, for my life, to just like to truly be thankful for all that I have. I asked her, like I said, it stinks that you had to work on Thanksgiving, and she says that she's glad that she got to work on Thanksgiving, because otherwise she would have been bored out of her mind on the streets doing nothing, because she didn't have any money to stay at the shelter. So she was glad that she had the opportunity to work, and because she's actually gonna like get paid more next week, because she's been working more, and she'll be able to stay at the shelter a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna become of her. I'll probably never see her again. That has really put my life in perspective as a Baylor student. Like, just like being in this room and looking at all the stuff that I have, yeah. So anyways, now that has happened, I'm not gonna go to bed quite yet, because I'm not exactly tired, but I'm gonna at least wind down a little bit. After that, I don't know how much more hooray festive I can be, but I can at least like remain thankful for the rest of the day. Okay guys, well, I was sitting in JD's room for a bit, and now I'm really tired, and I think I should just go to sleep. Thanksgiving today was really awesome. I'm really glad today happened, everything that happened, and all of the awesome things, and then the just shocking things. I'm glad that everything happened. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night. This is officially the most wretched I've ever gone out in my life. I just slipped on my like wedge shoes and I have sweatpants on and I have 2 sweaters on and my glasses.